A look from earlier as the Nets bus arrives at the arena.
Hey, Kevin. Well,
it does indeed. Thanks, David. And they'll have some minutes to make up for it with an injury in their roster.
They're missing a quality player. Injuries a big part of the game. They've just got to make the adjustments.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Harden out there with Landry Shamet. Then there's Griffin. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Jordan in at the 5 down low. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Harden can't hit.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Kicks it down to Middleton. Greg, we've got two terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. Well, we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
It's good.
You always got to track Harden, an elusive player who knows how to get it done inside.
The Bucks have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. Middleton on the wing. Lets it fly. That's good on the jump shot.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Harden the pass to Shamet. Pass to Jordan. Dishes it to Harden. 5 to shoot. And the rejection by Giannis. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Bucks have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has said he doesn't want people calling him the MVP because he doesn't want to relax. He said he fears failure, so he has got to get better.
Now here is Holiday. Back to Giannis. Middleton left side. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Brooklyn with the ball. Shamet kicks to Harden. High post try. That one goes. Just count it. Well, Greg, there's been some debate. What do you think? Is Giannis the best player right now in the world?
I tell you what, if there's a conversation, he has to be in it. You know, some people might go with Kawhi, Kevin Durant. He's coming back. LeBron James is there as well. But Giannis is probably the guy to lead that conversation.
And that one drops.
Just a lovely touch on that little flop from Antetokounmpo. You know, that's a nice little shot to have in your repertoire. This guy is the full and total package.
Plenty of space. The putback. He doesn't hit that one. The Bucks go the other way with it. Outside Holiday. The rebound by the Nets. In transition, here come the Nets. Harris outside. Puts up a 3. Now, here's Shamet. Defended by DiVincenzo. Just 5 to shoot. It's Harden with the drive. Taken away by Holiday. Fast break, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo running. And Middleton, the basket on the assist by Antetokounmpo.
Rhythm and timing so important in the game of hoops. Middleton using both on that pull-up jumper.
Harden outside. And he converts the layup. Harden's got 6 points.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Dante DiVincenzo.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
The Bucks shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Drew Holiday. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Brooklyn trailing. Now, here is Irving. KD on the wing. Defended by Middleton. It's tipped. And here's Tucker. Middleton on the wing. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And then Durant with the jam.
Boy, how about the outstanding hustle from Durant? I mean, getting out on the break as soon as the ball was headed the other way. The more bodies going up court, the better.
Kicks it down to Middleton. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Tie game in Milwaukee. And back in a moment as... And when asked to compare himself to LeBron James...
I know if I put the work in, maybe.
And, Greg, that's the humble, hard-working approach we've come to expect from Giannis.
You know, he's not interested in putting himself on a pedestal. Enough people do that for him. He just wants to become the best he can be and win rings.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disrupted.
Yeah, I like the way they forced a ton of turnovers and then took advantage of those turnovers with opportunistic baskets.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for the Bucks, they've got P.J. Tucker. He's out there with Bobby Portis. And it's Connaughton in at the two guard.
Boy, nice job that time, guys, from Forbes, spotting the wide-open man and dropping the dime.
Irving dishes to KD. And then Durant with the jam.
Well, the elevation from Durant should come as no surprise there. I mean, he's dangerous above the rim, and he can go way above it too, folks.
Here is Forbes. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Passes it to Middleton. Over Durant. Middleton against KD. Portis, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Portis has got the lead up to 2 now for Milwaukee.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Irving drives in. With a step back. Got a hand on it. Here's Connaughton. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Now it's a 4-point Bucks lead. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Milwaukee.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnover.
Here's KD following the bucket by the Bucks. Pass to Claxton. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Keeps it alive. It's good on the putback.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. The shot by Middleton, wide open. And another basket for Milwaukee. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like Ja Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch. I agree. Here's Connaughton following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Middleton on the wing, guarded by Green. Here's Tucker. No good that time. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Knocks it loose. Outside Irving. Back to Green. Tucker with the ball. No points in the game yet for him. Brown outside. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Green kicks to Brown. Right side Irving. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Drew Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. And Giannis throws it down.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
There's 48 seconds left in the first half. And the rejection by Giannis. DiVincenzo passes to Antetokounmpo. Jordan against Lopez. Here's Connaughton. No good on the three. Nets trail by 4. Here's Griffin. Outside for Jordan. And Harris wide open. He shoots off target from outside. Holiday against Harden. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Here's Lopez. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. The period wrapped up with the teams on. And that.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And it's Harden with the ball for the Nets. 4-point game. So for Brooklyn now, we've got Jordan. Landry Shamet is out there with Harden. Then there's Griffin, and it's Harris in at the small forward position. Harden, that's good.
And, you know, sometimes you feel like every single jumper Harden takes is going in, especially from that in-between area.
Giannis dishes to Holiday. Back to Antetokounmpo. Trying to get open is Lopez. And Giannis gets it to go on the assist by Holiday.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Nets trail by 4.
You know, growing up in Greece, Giannis Antetokounmpo was so poor, he and his older brother, Thanasis, had to share a pair of tennis shoes. I mean, how about how far he's come since then? Now he's the first foreign-born player ever with his own Nike signature shoe.
Here's Griffin, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one is on Holiday.
And Blake Griffin is just an incredible athlete, explosive and great balance and mobility, powerful. A big guy who can flat out throw it down, and he also can pass it too.
And Clark, they say back in Greece, all of Giannis's basketball shoes were hand-me-downs from his teammates.
Greg, nothing like not having enough to drive you to get more. I mean, clearly, you think about Giannis and his background and where he is now, he and Thanasis. oftentimes would take turns playing in the game, swapping the same pair of shoes. Those days are long behind both of them.
Now here's Harden, following the miss by Giannis Antetokounmpo. Harris looking it over for the tie.
You know, one of the things that makes Holiday such a terrific defender is his long arms. I mean, he excels at using them no matter who he's defending.
Lopez inside. He's covered by Shamet. Lopez, no luck.
And mark that one down right there. It's going to be a long time until we see him miss another one like that.
Holiday against Harden. And the rejection by Giannis. One-on-one fast break.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And again, no good by Brooklyn.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
And it looks like they left their defensive effort back in the locker room, guys. They just haven't had the same commitment here defensively in the second half.
Now here's Harden. 8 points for him. Now Shamet. The pass to Jordan. Knocked loose. Harden against Holiday. Just 4 to shoot. Good on that shot. And with that, the Bucks' lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Harden.
Impeccable form there. I mean, Harden should teach a master class in shooting. Doesn't get any better than his jump shot. Efficient, economy of movement, and the stroke often leads to splashes.
And the Bucks with some changes. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Lopez. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. Middleton inside the three-point line. Tucker finds Middleton. And the Bucks miss again.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
Pass to Irving. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Tucker.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Floats one. Rebound, Brooklyn. And Middleton kicks to DiVincenzo. Middleton can't get it to go.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
And the shot is good. The Bucks' lead has been cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Durant.
Excellent, excellent transition passing there, guys. Straight to the hoop.
Here's DiVincenzo. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. They get the rebound. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
Bobby Portis is checked in for Milwaukee. Pat Connaughton comes in for Bryn Forbes. Now, here is Irving. There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter. For the tie, and the layup is up and in. Irving's got the game tied up here for the Nets.
Boy, I tell you, I don't know if there's anybody better than Kyrie Irving close to the basket. He has a great feel for how to score inside.
Antetokounmpo inside, and the layup is good. Giannis has got 10 points in the game.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
And that one drops for him.
Boy, that in-between game of Durant's is deadly. Give him this shot, and you'll regret it.
Up in time. And no good on the last second attempt this time. Tie game in Milwaukee. We're going to...
Venom.
3 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. The Bucks shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. They've got Holiday. Bobby Portis out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Connaughton in at the 3 slot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Holiday attacking.
And Holiday's nimbleness gets him to the hoop on that one. His athletic ability is off the charts.
Now here's Harden. Can't hit from the elbow. Milwaukee in the lead. Connaughton passes to Portis. And the layup's good off the glass.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Now here's Durant. A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone right now. And he gets the bucket.
Yeah, you know, you're kidding yourself if you think Durant is going to back down from the opponent. Man, what a strong finish there.
And the Bucks with some changes. Lopez comes in for Bobby Portis, and Middleton subbed in for Pat Connaughton. And the Nets also making a change. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Jeff Green. Milwaukee with the ball. They lead by 1. Here's Holiday, and there's the feed to Lopez. Passes it to Tucker. Another shot. He dishes it to Lopez. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Landry Shamet's checked in for Brooklyn. A chance here to retake the lead.
You can see the intensity on display here these last few minutes.
4th quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's Harden on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Shamet to take the lead. And again, no good by Brooklyn. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And the Bucks making a change here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. The Nets also changing it up. Kevin Durant comes in for Joe Harris. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Landry Shamet. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now, here is Harden. He feeds it to Griffin. And finished off by Griffin.
Well, anyone looking for highlights, because you just found one. How about the creativity there in the air?
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Bucks.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
Holiday finds DiVincenzo. And he dunks it down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Brooklyn with the ball. After the basket by Milwaukee. Harden, that's good.
How good is that? Harden commanding the ball in these moments. Loves stepping up at crucial times.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Lays it up off the glass. And the Bucks lead by 2.
Well, I tell you, the future of the Greek Freak is extremely bright. I mean, he really has shown the ability to deliver in important spots of games.
Now, here is Harden. Feeds to Griffin. Back to Harden. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And the long reach of Antetokounmpo, I mean, stretches for days. And because of that, he's excellent at challenging shots.
Here's Harden. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. Harden's got it all tied up now for the Nets.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Now here is Holiday. Griffin with some nice D.
I think he'll think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of him there.
KD can't get it to go.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lead.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It's Harden with the drive. He can't hit that time. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Here's Giannis. And oh boy, the coach's challenge has been issued. Close game like this, down to the wire, this is what it's for.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Brooklyn's head coach said to the team. With this game in the balance, he really came after his guys. He said, this is our time. Right now, be in the moment with each other. Do your job, and I promise you we'll win this game. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David.
Middleton really is an amazing shooter. Absolutely amazing, especially from long.
The Bucks are always hyped to play in front of their home crowd. We are...
Hey, Kevin.
Thanks, DA. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. They've got John Collins. Bogdanovich out there with Trae Young. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Fernando in at the power forward. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5 down low. Now here's Giannis. Up and in on the layup. And above the rim play, always captivating, Steve. We should see a lot of that tonight.
And Kevin, I'm so excited. You know, I played under the rim, so to get a chance to watch guys play well above, I am getting my popcorn ready.
Young outside. 6 on the shot clock. Fernando, the pass to Bogdanovich. Fernando can't get it to go. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Off the mark, his first miss of the game, 1 for 2. Here's Bogdanovich. DiVincenzo with the rebound. The shot by Middleton, wide open. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Challenging the defense at the rim, something he does very well. Excellent tip in.
Holiday against Young. And he uses the glass on the layup.
When you have a slick ball handler like Trae Young, you can run pick and roll as much as you like.
And the amount of pressure that Trae Young puts on a defense is staggering. He's either carving you up with his passing or hitting you with that jump shot.
You know, Trae Young is the type of player that can lead this league in scoring and in assists. And also possibly could do it in the same season. For a youngster, he sees a lot of double teams. It's impressive how he handles it.
The Hawks working the ball around. Capella finds Young. Back to Capella. He can't get it to go. Good D by Lopez. Milwaukee is gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Stolen by Collins. And they're moving it up. And the dunk by Capella.
Using those long arms and quick hands to create the turnover. Collins, once again, finding ways to help this team.
And the foul called on Bruno Fernando. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Bucks. P.J. Tucker comes in for Brook Lopez. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Dante DiVincenzo. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Molinari, he's checked in for Bruno Fernando. Hunter comes in for Collins. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. Lou Williams is subbed in for Young. Hunter, the pass to Huerter. Battles through traffic and lays it in.
With good size for a two-guard, Huerter willing and capable of taking on defenders in the painted area.
And Holiday kicks it to Tucker. This is to Antetokounmpo. Kicks it down to Middleton. There's the three. Tucker can't get it to go.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Count that bucket.
Yeah, credit Herter. Recognizes where the help is coming from, finds the open man.
Holiday, the pass to Giannis. To end the cold streak. Holiday goes in. That shot off.
He liked to have that one back. That's easy money.
Gallinari passes to Herter. To the wing right side. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And Kevin Herter, a young player and a big part of this team's future. He keeps trying to add to his game.
And the area I love that he's improved, I think the most and needs to, is his ball handling. Doesn't have to only look for shots outside. He can attack the rim. He's also is more willing to take the lead in transition and create for others.
Bobby Portis is checked in for the Bucks. Bryn Forbes comes in for Drew Holiday. And the Hawks making a change here. Williams is checked in.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Now, here's Portis. Back to Forbes. Down low. Middleton outside. A 3-ball. Hunter grabs the miss. Atlanta with the ball. A nice run, going 12 in a row. The kick out to Williams. A second chance effort. He takes it up and lays it in. Williams has got his second basket.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, we've seen the Hawks really take control here.
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
On the court right now for the Hawks. Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Okongwu is out there with Gallinari, and it's Williams at point guard. Lopez, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Bruno Fernando is checked in for Gallinari. John Collins comes in for Hunter. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Kevin Herter. And Trae Young subbed in for Williams.
Must put a body on Portis. He loves to crash the offensive glass.
Back to Young. He kicks it to Collins. Young looking around. And it's good, 2 points.
He sees the whole floor, and he's making some quick decisions. Trae Young gets what he wants from the mid-range.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. The wide open look here for Lopez. From outside, off the mark. The Hawks leading by 13. On up the court. Here's Collins. Okongwu dishes to Collins. Here's Young. It's deflected. It's tipped. Fernando, the pass to Young. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Okongwu's shot is good.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here is Forbes, defended by Young, and it's blocked. And here's the break. Here's Fernando. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Fernando's got his first points of the game. And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Greg, as a point guard, what is it you like to see from that position on the floor?
I think first and foremost, leadership. It's so valuable at that spot, and you always got to have your head high because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and enthusiasm. So, the typical stuff about organizing offense and setting the tone on the defensive end, that stuff's important as well, but so much of how you carry yourself out on the floor when you deal with adversity and you know that you're going to is really paramount.
And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. 17 points was their biggest margin. Done outside. Inside, Capella. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Connaughton passes to DiVincenzo. Giannis against Collins. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the dunk by Giannis.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
And here's Young. 17-foot shot on the way.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Antetokounmpo kicks to DiVincenzo. Trying to get open is Lopez. That one's in there. The Hawks' lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Antetokounmpo. A minute 50 left to play in the first half. Capella dishes to Young. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
DiVincenzo against Dunn. On the wing, Holiday. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
The underrated vision of Holiday. I like it when he's distributing, and I think his coach does as well.
Young up top, guarded by Holiday. Holiday against Young. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
The Bucks making a switch here. Middleton's checked in. And a change for the Hawks. Bruno Fernando's checked in for Chris Dunn. Young against Holiday. Fernando, the pass to Capella. To the inside. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And Holiday kicks to Antetokounmpo. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That's on Clint Capella.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing the muscles he's added to that near 7-foot frame.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Lopez. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Taken away by Holiday. Now the Bucks moving it up. Jumps up. Rebound by the Hawks. Here's Herter. He has 7, and he makes good on the layup. Herter's got 9.
This is where Herter's toughness comes into play. Inside against physical D.
Middleton outside. Over Hunter. Misses the jumper. And so that brings the first half to a close. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. And the first few years of Trae Young's career have been fantastic. Hawks fans love it. And that'll about do it as we...
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the 3. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Young against Holiday. Kicks it out to Giannis. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. The Hawks leading by 9. Young with the ball. And Holiday picks him up defensively. The shot by Okongwu, no good. Okongwu's now gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Middleton outside. To the middle. Here's Lopez. He gets it in there. Lopez has got the first points to start out the third quarter for Milwaukee.
Whatever drawbacks Lopez may have, scoring in the post isn't one of them. He is a nightmare for opposing defenses to deal with down low.
Young passes to Herter. The Hawks again can't hit. Bucks trail by 7, and up the court come the Bucks on the break, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And we talk about Antetokounmpo's all-around skills, and tonight it's been about the scoring. He's put this offense on his back.
Young pass to Okongwu. Alinari on the wing. The kick out to Young. 4 on the clock. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. No good from outside.
Missed 4 straight shots now. At one point, do you have to call a timeout and regroup?
And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
And Young, here we go. Banked in off the glass. Young's got 8 points.
Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
And stolen by Hunter. And here we go. The shot by Okongwu, no good. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason, I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Portis comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's Pat Connaughton in for Drew Holiday. Bogdanovich, no luck. Bucks trail by 5. Lopez inside. And the dunk by Lopez.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Young inside. Defended by DiVincenzo. And he gets it to go. He's got 6. Greg, one of your former teammates, John Starks, would get under a guy's skin on the court. He's like a nuisance, but really opposite off the floor, away from the game.
I'll tell you, Kevin, John's got a heart of gold, and anybody that knows him is going to be a fan of the person. John is as good a friend as I can ever recall having.
Atlanta leading by 5. Capella finds Collins. Buries it down low.
No matter where he is on the floor, Collins seems to invite contact.
Middleton outside. 1:11 left in the third. Right wing. From the baseline. Up again. And it's put back up and in by Capella.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Outside Portis. From deep. And the Bucks miss again.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And it's the Bucks on the break. Middleton leading the charge.
Yeah, it's been about the fast break. Been real kind to him here early, and they are clicking in transition.
Bogdanovich passes to Fernando. Pass to Capella. To the paint. Fernando, that's good. Fernando's got 4 this quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Here's DiVincenzo. Middleton outside. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Middleton's got his second basket of the game.
And this is Middleton's game. He's thinking of shooting it even before the pass hits his hands.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks bringing the quarter to a close with a... And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the court for Atlanta, Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Gallinari is out there with Okongwu. And it's Williams at the point. And Okongwu slams it in.
This is the type of playmaker Lou is. Outstanding at getting it to his open guys.
Giannis dishes to Holiday. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
Now Williams. The dish to Okongwu. Shot clock at 5, 11 feet away. That one off the back iron and out.
Having a shaky time from the floor, but his teammates have been picking up the slack.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair.
Williams passes to Okongwu. The pass to Herter. Sinks that one from the post. And the Hawks lead by 9.
Physical D right there, but Herter's mentally tough. Never lost focus.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and that one's in. He's only missed 3 of 13.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Now, here's Hunter, defended by Middleton, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And then for Atlanta, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu, and Chris Dunn subbed in for Kevin Herter. And Holiday kicks to Antetokounmpo. The shot will not fall, and Atlanta will go the other way with it. 17 points was their biggest margin. Here's Hunter. And it's Dunn in the corner. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. The Hawks making a switch here. Young's checked in. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for Milwaukee. 7-point differential. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And there's the foul. It'll go on P.J. Tucker. That's his first foul. Milwaukee making a switch here. Lopez is checked in. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Herter's checked in. Gallinari. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
So much of his offense is perimeter-oriented. Good to see Gallinari attack inside.
DiVincenzo kicks to Middleton. Rebound, Atlanta. One-on-one here. Here's Hunter, and it's Hunter with the jam.
With his length and strength, Hunter's a force around the bucket.
Holiday finds Giannis. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Gallinari. Greg, you're the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters. But ultimately, your teammates got to feel like you played for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That is his first foul of the game. 1:14 left in the game. Bucks trail by 11. Holiday with the 3. He draws iron on the dunk.
And he just got a little ahead of himself on that one. How does a great finisher not dunk that ball? I still can't figure that one out.
Lets it go from deep. Kicks it down to Middleton. A shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Lopez passes to Holiday. Bucks passing it around. For 3, Middleton. Gallinari with the rebound. They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
Young, no good.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
They couldn't make enough plays when it mattered. Interesting game, though, in terms of some of the matchups.
Shots good by Middleton.
And this is what Middleton does. Hit trades. He's one of the best in the league at helping his team space the floor.
Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. He is covered by Bogdanovich. Milwaukee, no good that time either. And stolen by Jeff Teague. Off target.
A lot of people bag on Young's defense, but he's...
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap.
CLA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. Look at the 76ers starting group. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Ben Simmons is out there with Curry, and it's Green in at the small forward. And for the Bucks, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the small forward position. Now here's Embiid over Lopez. Out to Harris. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 76ers need to get off a shot. The offensive rebound outside for Simmons. Outside Curry. From deep three-point range, another miss by Curry.
An era where we're seeing teams turn away from the slower 7-footers. Brook Lopez still playing a pivotal role for the Bucks.
There's been a lot of talk in recent years, Greg, as how the big man has been played off the floor in the playoffs. That's just not the case with Lopez because he's been able to step out and shoot threes along with being a really reliable rim protector.
Giannis outside. Outside Holiday. Dishes it to Giannis. Wide open look. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so.
Scooped up. Outside for Simmons. In the corner, it's Harris. 6 to shoot. Second chance shot. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. Here's Milwaukee now. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Holiday with it. Out guarded by Simmons. Now the 76ers on the break. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Man, he's had 3 good looks at the basket and nothing to show for it.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, he's a capable shooter, but I like the initiative there from Tobias, taking it inside, forcing the defense back and drawing contact.
And Harris drops them both.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now here is Holiday. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
As Giannis has grown in his physical stature, widening those shoulders, having more strength, these are the kind of plays that make all that hard work pay off.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Harris against Holiday. Embiid controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You see that nasty streak Embiid possesses. Part of why he's a superstar. Great motor.
Now here is Holiday. Giannis outside. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field. Today, Greg, we see a lot more friendly rivals. Does that bother you?
Not at all. I mean, people like to say, well, our era had the rivalries were more bitter. I disagree with that. I think guys are every bit as competitive today as they've ever been.
That's good to hear.
They just also have more exposure and opportunity to be around one another. Kids today growing up, they've been playing against each other since the 5th, 6th grade in national tournaments. When we played, we didn't get to see the other top players around the country. So I think that was one reason why you didn't have a closeness with guys that unless you were on the same team.
Simmons finds Embiid. Simmons inside, covered by Giannis. Simmons lays it up and banks it in.
I admire Simmons' ability inside. That's where he's an elite finisher.
59 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. It's stolen by Curry. Embiid, the pass to Green. Now Harris. Back to Embiid. Lopez with the steal. Giannis against Simmons. Antetokounmpo kicks to Middleton. Pulls up. Almost, but it rolls out.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Back to Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
And with off-the-charts awareness, Simmons makes plays that others simply don't see.
Here's Antetokounmpo. The layup missed. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Philadelphia ahead. They lead by a... And we spoke with Joel Embiid earlier. He hopes to set an example.
Being from Africa, at the end of the day.
Well said. Certainly, Greg Embiid puts himself front and center, willing to lead the cause on and off the floor.
And this is where his big personality helps. He has a larger-than-life quality that really just captivates people.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. What stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Taking a look at the 76ers. They've got Howard. Korkmaz is out there with Anthony Tolliver. Then there's Hill, and it's Milton in at the shooting guard. Shot clock at 6. Down low. From 12 feet out. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Shake Milton. The 76ers leading by 4. Hill with it. To the right side. Korkmaz passes to Howard. Now here's Thybulle. Back to Howard. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
And after that ragged first quarter, they're getting some momentum, some confidence. Nice flow.
Here's Forbes. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Korkmaz kicks to Hill. Tolliver for 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. Here is Forbes. Connaughton passes to Forbes. And now Philadelphia on the break. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Now here's Thybulle. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Thibault on the wing. Here's Howard. Pass to Thibault. Now here is Hill. He's covered closely. One-on-one here. Middleton dishes to Tucker. And Middleton kicks it to Tucker. Over to the wing. Portis in the post. Working on Tolliver. Count the basket. And now just a 2-point 76ers lead.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Hill passes to Thibault. Now here is Hill. T right on him. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Well, sometimes being long and athletic can help you finish through contact. George Hill with a great job there.
Here is Forbes. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Here's Middleton, and another basket for Milwaukee.
Now working in the mid-range, Middleton finding some ways to play in between.
And GA Chris Middleton over his career much improved on the defensive end.
A true two-way player. And I tell you, that 6'11" wingspan helps. Able to use that length to bother shots and disrupt passes.
And here is Howard. Moves back up. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And just an amazing shot fake there from Howard, effectively bringing the defender off the ground and just going right into the contact.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Embiid, he's checked in for Tolliver. Harris comes in for Korkmaz. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And Maxey subbed in for Hill. Holiday left side. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Up the floor. Back to Milton. Lopez with the steal. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And the dunk by Giannis.
Antetokounmpo, those long strides and then fearless in his attack.
Now, here's Maxey. Out to the right wing. Embiid inside the line. The 76ers again can't hit it. Antetokounmpo, no good. That will count. That shot missing. And a close game so far through the... Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA. And we know that Joel Embiid is one of the best centers in the league. Shaq, and that's a wrap for...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. One of the stories here, Dwight Howard getting it done today.
Yeah, there is no stopping him, and you can't even contain him at this point. He is that talented.
Yeah, I don't know if you have enough game plans to slow him down. How do you guard a guy that good?
Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the 5 spot. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Holiday gets the bucket. Greg, I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. Fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
And here comes Harris leading the fast break. They kick it out to Green. Back to Harris. Pass to Embiid. And he finishes nicely on the layup. 6 points for Joel Embiid.
Well, for Tobias Harris to take this step, getting away from scoring and finding teammates to become a more adept passer, that's good signs.
And now the 76ers on the break. Green leading the charge. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And the basket by Harris.
Well, not the biggest player out there, but Tobias Harris confident to get down low, use his frame, and score.
And what a factor Ben Simmons is on the floor. Does so much for this team in every facet of the game. He's a triple-double threat whenever he suits up.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Simmons looking it over. Pass to Embiid. Back to Simmons. Kicks it to Embiid. Over Middleton. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Bobby Portis has checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. Then for the 76ers, Matisse Thybulle comes in for Green, and George Hill's subbed in for Tobias Harris. And sometimes people forget just how young Ben Simmons is, Greg. This is just the beginning for him.
I mean, and that's what fans are missing about Simmons, his age. I mean, you can worry about his shot, but he has a long time to figure it out. He could end up having a Jason Kidd type of career where he becomes a solid shooter later on.
The Bucks making a switch here. Connaughton's checked in. Tobias Harris is checked in for the 76ers. Green comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. It's a one-point game. 76ers moving the ball around. Outside, Simmons. Lobbed up there for Embiid. Stolen by Tucker. Here's DiVincenzo. Here is Forbes, guarded by Green. Here's Tucker, and there's the pass to Connaughton. Here's Forbes, drops in the tray. Forbes has got the lead up to 2 now for Milwaukee. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Misses off the right iron.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Here's Simmons, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And Milwaukee gets called for the foul.
And what patience from Simmons on offense. So skilled at making the D feel nervous when he has to rock.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Holiday's checked in, and Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Howard's checked in for Joel Embiid. Tolliver comes in for Tobias Harris. Korkmaz checked in for Green, and it's Shake Milton in for Seth Curry. DiVincenzo kicks to Portis, and stolen by Howard. And now the 76ers on the break. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
With the combination of strength and size, Simmons throws it down with ease.
Simmons against Howard, and stolen by Howard. One-on-one fast break, and he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
He's just such a specimen out there, Dwight Howard, a physically imposing presence on both ends of the floor.
Lopez, he's checked in for the Bucks. Hill, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Holiday, the pass to Lopez. Shoots from the high post, and a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Lopez has got the game tied up here for the Bucks. Passes it to Korkmaz. Back to Milton. Deflects the pass. Here's Howard. Offline from the high post. And we wrap up the third and looking to be an exciting fourth quarter. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. So on the floor for Philadelphia, they've got Shake Milton. Howard is out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then it's George Hill, and it's Maxey in at the 1 spot. Holiday to the inside and to Tecumbo. The shot by Middleton, wide open. And so the ball's out of bounds. Middleton touched it last. And the 76ers with some changes. Anthony Tolliver. He's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Korkmaz in for Hill. Here's Maxey. He kicks to Howard. Inside. And that one's good. Maxey. And it's a 4-point 76ers lead.
And they shot just over 30% in that first half. Not what they were looking for, obviously, but they're getting much better looks here since halftime and have brought that percentage up.
Feeds it to Giannis. Excellent D from Howard.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
That's just poor communication between those two. The passer has to make sure his teammate is established, and the teammate has to know the pass is coming. See, that's communication.
Giannis with it, working on Tolliver. They swipe it. Here's Milton, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Milton's got his first points of the night.
And offensively, they finally seem to be coming around after an ugly first half.
Holiday finds DiVincenzo. Outside, out of the Tecumbo. Pass to Holiday, and stolen by Howard. And now Philadelphia on the break. Here's Korkmaz. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup. And for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play strong to finish off the game. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, Mike Budenholzer had some advice for the team during the timeout. He said we're too concerned with their shooters right now. We've got to close off the inside. They are gutting us. He pleaded with his guys. Come on, let's take a stand. Kevin?
Maxey passes to Milton. Pass to Tolliver. 5 on the clock. Misses the 3.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one. Giannis Antetokounmpo is a star in this league, and more the team trusts him in those moments.
Maxey passes to Milton. Holiday brings the double team over to the left wing. There's the pass to Tolliver. It's stolen by Tecumbo. And here we go. Holiday heading to the hoop. And there's the foul to try to stop the break. And that'll be a clear path to the basket. 2 free throws coming up. And they'll retain possession.
I don't know if Drew Holiday's an underrated player, but he certainly is underappreciated with the way he can go at you as a two-way guy. He can score, and he can also guard positions 1 through 4.
And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. Passes it to DiVincenzo. The kick out to Holiday. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And Simmons has got the ball here for Philadelphia. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Curry finds Harris. Pass to Embiid. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. And the 76ers lead by 4. The Bucks have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Giannis passes to Lopez. DiVincenzo with it. Here's Antetokounmpo. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
Big-time shot from young Giannis there. He feels more and more comfortable in these big moments.
Simmons inside. Antetokounmpo defending. And here's Embiid. Clock at 6. They kick it out to Green. And Curry has it in the corner. And the 3 off target. Holiday dishes to Middleton. Pass to DiVincenzo. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Giannis. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Here's Harris. Money!
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Holiday against Curry. And stolen by Simmons. It's Curry. That time on the assist by Simmons.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
So Philadelphia wins it. A truly all right, David. Thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The activity in front of the Brook. Short a rotation play. Nothing that they can't overcome. But it does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
They're missing a quality player. Injuries a big part of the game. They've just got to make the adjustments.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the center position. And for Brooklyn, they've got Griffin. Landry Shamet is out there with Harden. Then it's Jordan. And it's Harris in at the 3. Now here's Griffin. Chris Middleton unable to get his last shot to go. Jordan finds Griffin. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And here's Harris from the arc. Brooklyn now working with a new shot clock. Harden against Holiday. Tries again. Harden's shot is good. Indoors tonight, 2 experienced teams will be battling.
Well, what you come to expect with experienced rosters are excellent defensive rotations, game plan discipline. These guys know how to play the game. So let's see how this plays out.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to see. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
Here is Harden. Shamet on the wing. Pass to Griffin. Kicks to Harden. 5 to shoot. Griffin passes to Harden, and the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul. And so the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. And here is DiVincenzo. Giannis outside. Back to DiVincenzo. Pass to Lopez. 6 on the shot clock. Over Jordan. And the shot is long.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
And the jam by Harden.
And Harden proving why he's an elite ball handler, absolutely cutting the D to pieces with his move.
Now Giannis. Trying to get open is Lopez. Antetokounmpo, no good. The Nets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Unloads from 9. Harden's shot is off.
What a masterful job on the defensive end. Did everything possible to alter that shot.
And Giannis throws it down.
And one of the most athletic players in the league. Giannis makes those alley-oop jams look easy.
Here is Harden. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. Harden against Holiday. Lopez with the steal. Oh, and here we go. Antetokounmpo. Nobody back.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Brooklyn trailing. Now, here's Shamet. Passes to Harden. And again, no good by Brooklyn. For Milwaukee, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Middleton for 3. Offensive rebound, Bucks. Giannis high post. Harris is there. Antetokounmpo kicks to Middleton. Back to Antetokounmpo. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 8 points.
And with his length and explosiveness, it's never a surprise to see Giannis get points on the offensive glass. Great nose for the ball.
Now, here is Harden. And the shot goes down.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Middleton looking it over. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And with great positional size, Middleton knows how to do damage down low.
Shamet with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Now the pass to Harden. 24 seconds left to play here in the first. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots. Antetokounmpo dishes to Lopez. Here's Giannis. 8 points for him. And he lays it straight in. 10 points for him.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
And here's Harden. And he comes up with the deuce. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. And regarding the mental aspect of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Definitely the game has slowed down a lot for me. I'm able to know where my team.
Well, Greg, that might be why they put up so many points. They all know the roles. They've got the right recipe for everything they want to do on offense.
Yeah, his awareness plus unselfishness puts defenders in a no-win situation.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Playing inside out in that first quarter.
Wow, hammering it in!
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Giannis outside. Portis in the post. Nifty move. The shot, no good. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Now here's KD, the fast break opportunity. So they take the lead. KD's got the lead up to 2 now for the Nets.
Well, don't let Kevin Durant get comfortable from the mid-range, because that is money in the bank.
We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Here's Giannis. Rebound by Jeff Green.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Irving's checked in for the Nets. The Bucks also with the sub. Middleton's checked in. This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
And that one, good.
Well, sometimes it's about shot selection, and Kyrie Irving finds the weakness in the defense consistently.
And Doris, last season for Kyrie Irving, really one of waiting. No Durant on the year to play off of, and then Kyrie's season with the Nets was cut short due to injury.
Well, second surgery for Irving in the last 3 years. You obviously hope he and KD can stay healthy and try to revitalize this Nets organization. Irving is so excited about being on the court. The NBA misses him when he's not playing. Let's hope he stays healthy.
No good from Irving. The Bucks have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. From outside the arc, Middleton can't get it to go. The Nets with the lead. Durant down low. Defended by Middleton, and that one is good. KD's got 4 this quarter.
Well, he's so effective close to the rim because Kevin Durant has the size, he has the feel, and he knows he can score at will.
Forbes the pass to Tucker. Back to Forbes. 3-pointer. Here's Portis. He kicks it to Forbes. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. And some changes here for the Bucks. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Drew Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. And it's good for 2. Irving's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, you know that Kyrie is going to be looking for a shot in that situation. It isn't hard for him to find one ever, it seems.
With his first shot attempt, high post Lopez. The kick out to Holiday. Back to Lopez. Brooklyn with the rebound.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
KD's shot is off. Bucks trail by 6. And it's Middleton penetrating. Can't get it to fall. The Nets have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Durant down low. Guarded by Tucker.
Absolutely no mercy right now from Kevin Durant in transition. Those long strides, that's an easy bucket.
Holiday gets the bucket. 59 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Now Irving. From 13. Can't hit that one. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Tucker. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
No, make no mistake, guys. One of the more effective second-round picks we have in the NBA. Tucker provides a steady diet of production.
DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Chris Middleton. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Holiday against Irving. Durant down low. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Holiday goes in. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Holiday's got his second bucket of the game to go.
an intense competitor. It's clear that Holiday enjoys going hard at the defense and finishing on it.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. James Harden was the man in the first. He had 10 points. Well, we know he... And that's a wrap. With
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You gotta like what Harden has done in this game so far.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points and close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. Bucks trail by 4. Here's DiVincenzo. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call. Greg, you and I talk about the big man, his role in the current NBA, and how they can possibly carry the standard for the great centers before them. And you played with the great one in Patrick Ewing, so you have a great appreciation, I would think, for.
Oh, no doubt about it. And I think two guys kind of separated themselves a little bit. Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid, I think, are the two guys that stand out for me because of their ability, in essence, to do everything well. They can shoot it, they pass it, they can shoot it from the free throw line, they give you rim protection. I'd throw Rudy Gobert up there as an elite center as well. Doesn't have the offensive impact that those guys have, but he does impact the game as well.
3 young, dynamic centers. Those are good names. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
Portis, he's checked in for the Bucks. Bryn Forbes comes in for Drew Holiday. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Harden, an easy 2 points on the layup. Harden's got 12 in the game.
And one of the most creative scorers the league has to offer. Harden specializes in sinking those tough shots.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Oh, nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Here's Harden. They get a hand on it. Jordan finds Harris, kicks it out to Harden. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And a miss there on the triple.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
Portis against Harden. Portis, the pass to Forbes. Back to Portis for the tie. And he lays it up and in. Portis has got it all tied up now for Milwaukee.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
Harden outside. And Harden with the stuff.
And Harden is a nightmare in the pick and roll. Just a clever combo guard who is completely unpredictable.
Here's Antetokounmpo. 12 points for him. Pass to Portis. Back to Giannis. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Here's Connaughton, and that one is hammered home.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
Harden right side. Shot from 6. Jordan trying to free himself up. That one rolling around and rims out.
I don't know how that one doesn't go in. Nice cushion between him and the defender.
kicks it out to Harden. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. The Bucks also with the sub. Tucker's checked in. And the call on the... And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Middleton outside. 6 to shoot. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, if you don't put a body on Tucker, he will find a way to burn you on the offensive glass.
Irving kicks to KD. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end the game. It can go a long way between a W or an L.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Brown out there with Harden, and it's Durant, and there's Green, and it's Claxton in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Here's Holiday. Brooklyn with the rebound. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Green kicks to Brown. Harden up top, defended by DiVincenzo. Second chance shot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
He's off on the second. The Bucks trail. Now the Bucks moving it up. Middleton leading the charge. Harden outside. And he gets it to go.
I mean, how many spots on the floor is Harden not effective from? I'll tell you, not many.
Harden against Holiday. Over Harden, and Holiday kicks it to Tucker. Here's Middleton. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Harden with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. They kick it out to Green. Outside, KD. Good on the shot.
Where Kevin Durant has really grown is manipulating pick and roll, making the right read, and this guy just adapts and adjusts so quickly.
Outside Holiday. Pass to DiVincenzo. Bucks passing it around. Now here's Tucker, guarded by Green. It's tipped. Here's Lopez. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Lopez has got his first bucket in this one.
Well, Lopez so comfortable down inside. This is where he makes his living, Kevin.
Now, here is Harden. Now the Bucks moving it up. Out to the wing. Lopez passes to Tucker. To the wing on the left. Lopez against KD. Got that one, and the Nets lead has been cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Lopez. The Nets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Holiday against Harden. Add that basket to his impressive total. Brings him to 10 for 14.
And this is what great players do. Harden understanding how to deliver in a big moment.
DiVincenzo with it. Now Green defending. DiVincenzo passes to Lopez. Some solid defense from Brown. Nets leading by 4. That one falls.
Boy, don't you love how efficient Kevin Durant is from every spot of the floor. This game comes so easy to him.
Holiday, the pass to Lopez. And the dunk by Lopez.
Oh, my goodness, Lopez with a big-time delivery from the big man.
Harden scanning the floor. Passes it to KD.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Here's DiVincenzo. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. They lead by 4. A minute 20 left to play here in the fourth. And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, James Harden.
And when a player scores over half his team's points, you know he's going to be our pick. Even when he's been the exclusive focus of the defense, they just haven't been able to keep him in check. A tremendous individual effort.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Nets head coach was going over with his team. He told his guys, that team is not going to give it to us. We have to take it. That means staying aggressive and playing with no fear. Kevin, back to you.
And that makes it a one-possession game, guys. Got to be the biggest free throws of the game thus far.
Outside Durant. No good that time. And Milwaukee the other way now. DiVincenzo passes to Giannis.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Outside Irving. Gets to Griffin. Back to Irving. Outside Durant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. 20 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
KD looking around. Looking to end the run. Got it! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
Kevin Durant absolutely fearless. If the game's in the balance, he will demand the basketball.
Timeout called, the Bucks. Seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, missed it.
Timeout.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. We've got more in store for you right after this. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime.
Here we go.
Tip-off goes to Milwaukee. And no shortage of excitement here, and we're officially underway in overtime in this game. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the 5, roaming the paint.
You know, we always talk about what a rare talent Giannis is. And it's true. Unrivaled athleticism and versatility.
Harden outside. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Holiday finds Lopez. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That'll be his second foul of the game. Lopez outside. Bucks passing it around. Middleton the pass to Giannis. Just 5 to shoot. Blake Griffin pulls it in. Got a piece of it. Here's Jordan. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Brook Lopez.
Well, DeAndre Jordan making his presence felt at the offensive end. Nice.
And so Jordan nails both of them. The Bucks shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Antetokounmpo kicks to Holiday. Back to Giannis. Shoots it up. And Griffin sends it back. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And here are the Nets. Here is Harden. Griffin trying to get open. And it's Harden slamming it down.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
Giannis outside. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Griffin. And Harden with the stop.
And it's another James Harden special we're witnessing here tonight. I think this fella's got some game.
Antetokounmpo passes to Lopez. And Holiday kicks to Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, I mean, the ball handling and body control for a guy that's Giannis's height, it's really impressive.
Harden against Holiday. Now, here is Harden. Tight defense on him. Shot clock at 6. Holiday, the pass to DiVincenzo. To the paint. Here's Middleton. Got it. And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
And this is why he gets paid the big bucks. Middleton enjoys coming through in the clutch.
Holiday against Harden. Taken away by Holiday. And now here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break. Yes!
And they've got a foul to give here if they need it.
20 seconds left to play in the first overtime. Griffin kicks to Shamet. And the pass to Harden. From deep. He's off from 3. And Griffin stays with it. Griffin's got the game tied up here for Brooklyn.
With a polished offensive game and an intense will to win, Griffin can definitely be trusted.
Oh, wow!
Yep, fella. Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Timeout called the Nets. They're down by 2. Just 2 seconds left to play in OT, and this battle continuing. Guys, your thoughts?
And with a couple seconds still on the clock. I try to get the ball in as close to the basket as possible. That way, if you miss a quick one, you may have time for a putback to top.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's...
Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Moments away is the... Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for... And one entry for them. They're still pretty close to full strength, though.
Short a rotation player, nothing they can't overcome, but it does shrink your margin for error just a bit.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5 down low. And for the Hawks, they've got Collins. Bogdanovich is out there with Trae Young. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Fernando in at the power forward position. Lopez with the bucket.
Taking it strong. Nice finish by the big fella. Way to get after it, Lopez.
Bogdanovich dishes to Young. Back to Bogdanovich. Kicks it out to Collins. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Holiday the pass to Lopez. Capella against Antetokounmpo. No good with the layup. And now here comes Collins leading the break. The pass to Fernando. Hawks passing it around. Collins kicks to Young. Bogdanovich wide open. His three-pointers off the mark.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Here's Holiday. Back to Middleton. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
Now, here is Young. The 11-footer. Jump shot is good that time.
And a depth mid-range shooter as well. All Young needs is a little breathing room, and he set the fire.
Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Here's Fernando.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Lopez left side. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 5. Misses from close range.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Capella, the pass to Collins. Back to Capella. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
DiVincenzo finds Holiday. On the wing, Holiday. And that one off the back of the rim and in. I know you grew up with aspirations of someday getting into politics. Any current players who you could see maybe taking that same route?
No doubt. There's several guys in today's game. You know, Harrison Barnes has the polish, and I know he's had some thoughts of maybe going in that direction. Teammates nicknamed Malcolm Brogdon the president for his stately demeanor and commitment to affecting change. I absolutely see him trying to have an impact socially moving forward. There's several guys, again, who not only have the voice, but the courage to speak out about things that matter most to them.
Many sharp guys in the NBA. Here's Young, following the basket by Brook Lopez. Pass to Fernando. Shots good from Young.
And the work ethic coming into play there. I like how Young can just focus on the task at hand.
Holiday against Young. Holiday, the pass to Lopez. Great open look there. Lopez has got 6 points. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Trailing by 2. Good, nice job down low.
You gotta like seeing this from Young, wanting to prove he's more than just a jump shooter.
Now Giannis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
And you know, with his free throw percentage being where it was last season, it changed the way teams defended him. I mean, there were no easy baskets. He was going to get fouled anytime he got near the rim. They were going to make him earn his points at the line.
Gallinari with the steal. Now, here's Okongwu, guarded by Tucker, and too long on the shot.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Okongwu is out there with Gallinari, and it's Williams at the point. So that's the Hawks 5. Lou Williams, so crafty, GA. Just a knack for putting the ball in the basket.
This guy just has the gift. I mean, it's been that way forever. He is just a born scorer. And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Back to Williams. Six on the shot clock. He feeds it to Okongwu. A miss that time would have put him up. And it's Milwaukee's ball. The shot by Middleton, wide open. And that one, no good to start him off on the night. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. Stolen by Middleton. Here is Forbes. Gallinari covering. Forbes, the pass to Portis. Tries again, and he sinks the layup. Portis has got his first basket.
Excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possessions.
Williams dishes to Hunter. Gallinari surveying the D. He kicks it to Williams. Pass to Okongwu. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Connaughton passes to Tucker. Shoots. Now here's Portis. Bucks passing it around. Lets the 3 fly. No good from Connaughton. The Hawks trailing. Pass to Okongwu. And it's good. 2 points.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Atlanta making a switch here. Dunn's checked in. The Bucks also changing it up. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. Now here is Holiday. To the middle. Here's Portis. Sweet move. And that's 2 points on the layup. Portis has got his second basket of the night.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Holiday against Dunn. And he banks in the layup. Dunn's got the lead back up to 1 now for Atlanta.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Floats one up. There's Portis. That's tipped. They recover it. On the wing, Holiday. The pass to Portis. Another shot. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Portis has got 6.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Here's Herter, defended by DiVincenzo, and stolen by DiVincenzo. And it's the Bucks on the break. And stolen by Dunn. Hunter kicks to Okongwu. Score of the basket is third after 5 shots. 1:25 left to play here in the second quarter. Holiday with it. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Now, here is Gallinari. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Hunter. Here's Okongwu. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That's his first foul. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Brook Lopez is checked in for the Bucks. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. And Giannis gets it to go. 8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
And I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early.
Young with no one around. A three-pointer off the mark. Milwaukee's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Pass to DiVincenzo. Jacks up a 3. Here's Lopez. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
And amidst the tall timber, he's right at home. Extremely comfortable. Lopez getting it done.
Here's Young. Off target at the rim. It could go. That shot off the mark. And that's it for the first half. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. At the end of the period, they were up by 2. And that'll do it.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And guys, without question, Okongwu displaying his skills today.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer, starting the second half. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the small forward position. Now here's Giannis. Following the shot by Drew Holiday. Antetokounmpo with the bucket. You know, when you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. Bucks leading by 5. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Giannis outside. Here's Lopez. Kicks it down to Middleton. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Drew Holiday.
Come to me.
Huerter passes to Capella. Ball's knocked loose. Fast break, here they come. Here's Forbes. Drops in the breakaway layup. Forbes has got the lead up to 7 now for the Bucks.
Nice to see him playing at a high rate of speed there, getting up and down the floor quickly. Early offense for Forbes.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. And the rejection by Giannis. Pass to Huerter. One-on-one here. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Now, here is Young. He has 6, and the shot goes in.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Outside, Antetokounmpo kicks it to Forbes. Back to Antetokounmpo. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Giannis has got the lead back up to 9 now for Milwaukee. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Young to the inside. Capella. Nice fake with the layup off the mark. Milwaukee leading by 9. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Here's Middleton. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And that one's good by Lopez.
Everyone on D looks a step slow in transition as they keep getting beat down the floor.
Young inside. Passes it to Fernando. Down low. Here's Capella. There's the pass to Fernando. Just 5 on the clock. They get it back. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
And getting out in transition's been a big part of this run that they're on.
And Young, here we go. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And there's another turnover by Atlanta.
And that's just another mistake. I mean, they've got it on autopilot, and they look totally dejected.
The Bucks making a switch here. Tucker's checked in. 1:16 left in the third quarter of the game. DiVincenzo kicks to Middleton. Doesn't go for him. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Hunter. Bogdanovich inside. Defended by Middleton. Gallinari. And that one's drained from the low block. Gallinari's got his first points in this one.
And with good height for a wing player, Gallinari gives defenders problems down low.
DiVincenzo, the bounce pass. Here's Middleton. Basket counts. Middleton's got his first 2 points of the night.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Down against DiVincenzo. Good D by Lopez. Here's Milwaukee now. They're on a 15-4 run right now. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Feeds it to Hunter for the finish. And it's Hunter with the jam.
Solid in transition. Hunter's eyes light up when he gets a chance to finish one of those off.
Middleton on the wing. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Gallinari is out there with Okongwu. And it's Williams at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Here's Connaughton. Pass to Portis. Kicks it down to Middleton. Bangs home the trifecta. Middleton's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Bucks. Here is Williams. Passes to Okongwu. In the corner, Herter with it. Fires for 3 and stolen by Portis. Tucker, the pass to Holiday. Back to Tucker. And now here comes Okongwu leading the break. And Okongwu slams it in.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And so it's Milwaukee with it after the basket by Atlanta. And there's the call on Lou Williams. That's his first foul. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Gallinari. John Cowens comes in for DeAndre Hunter. Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Kevin Huerter. Young is subbed in for Williams. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Giannis, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. The Hawks trail by 16. And Young kicks to Okongwu. Here's Bogdanovic. Now the pass to Collins. Stolen by Middleton. Fast break, Milwaukee. Holiday with the ball. Giannis outside. Greg, so many people know your story. Born and raised in Las Vegas. It must have been an amazing feeling then to lead UNLV to its only championship.
I mean, Kevin, you know, playing in front of so many people, you know, has its pros and cons.
Right.
But to be a part of that 1990 championship team and the only one we've been able to hoist and to have my jersey hanging in that rafter, it's humbling, and yes, it brings back a lot of fond memories.
Like historically good, right? When you think of that team, what that meant, it has a historic place.
It does. We felt like we were able to etch our mark in terms of the lures of the game of college basketball.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. And here's Holiday. Middleton outside. No good on the triple. Right side, Bogdanovic. Here's Collins. And no good that time. Great D that time from Middleton. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. 1:32 left in the fourth. Lots of room. Rebound, Atlanta.
I guess even he has is one of those once in a while.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Bucks.
One of the areas that has been critical for them, the second chance points we've seen from them tonight.
A huge factor in this one, Kevin. The hustle on the offensive glass, the willingness to go after those rebounds, that was key.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Giannis.
An unbelievable scoring performance. He absolutely took over and never let up.
Portis finds Middleton. And it's off from three-point range. Bogdanovic passes to Young. Free throw line jump shot. The Hawks working the ball around. Lets it go with a three. Offensive rebound.
Boy, Capella doing a nice job being physical and getting those second chance buckets to go. Coaches love that.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Holiday, the pass to Giannis. From the high post, he drills it. And the Bucks lead by 16.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
That three off the mark. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. Win on the road.
Hey, Kevin.
With growing together and staying healthy, two important parts. Thanks, D.A. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5 roaming the paint. And for the 76ers, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Curry is out there with Simmons. And it's Green in at the small forward. Embiid wide open. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And you go back, Giannis Antetokounmpo, the 15th pick in that 2013 draft. Hindsight, obviously 2020, but I think it's safe to say he should have been drafted a little bit higher.
Yeah, you have so many of those blogs out there that go back and want to redraft classes. Giannis Antetokounmpo back in 2013, I'm pretty sure at this point would be taken number 1.
Holiday did a great job there, realizing they had an opportunity in transition, taking advantage of the numbers. Those are man. Fans love that. Listen to that. I love that sound in the arena.
Yeah, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane jumping skills, he seizes it.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. We've played just over a minute here in the first. He kicks it to Harris. And here is Simmons. Poke loose. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. 3-on-3. It's stolen by Harris. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. What a jam!
You knew something good was coming, Kevin, right?
And love watching Simmons run the floor, just eating up so much space in so little time.
Holiday against Curry. And Holiday, here we go. Bucket is good.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Curry with it. He's picked up by Lopez. Outside for Simmons. 5 on the clock. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That is his first foul of the game. On defense, the Bucks. And good that time.
Almost perfect in the game to start. 3 of 4.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Giannis. That one's rebounded by Embiid. And so Green will bring it up for the 76ers. Harris, no good. And it's the Bucks on the break. Middleton leading the charge.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off. Green
finds Harris. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. A new generation of players, Greg, coming into the NBA alongside your son Cole. We've got a lot of players who I think are going to have a long-term impact on this game.
There's no doubt about it. Listen, I hope Cole can have the kind of impact that some of these guys are. But look at the Grizzlies. I think they got two terrific ones. Ja Morant has superstar written all over him. Brandon Clark probably surprised some people with his ability to have an impact. And if you look at this past draft, Obi Toppin is one to watch. This is a guy with great size and length who was a perimeter player until he had a growth spurt. So those are the types of players that I think when you combine athleticism and skill with the way the court is spaced, man, can have a tremendous impact in this game.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Passes it to Connaughton. Back to Forbes. Over in the corner, Portis. Knocked away. Fast break, Philadelphia. Here's Milton. Flushes it down to finish the break.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
It's his first trip to the line. And the free throw good from Howard.
Hard to deny many of the skills that Dwight Howard brings to the floor on a nightly basis. Not just a force on defense, but has those nights on offense where he can be imposing as well.
Anthony Tolliver. He's checked in for Philadelphia. Korkmaz comes in for Matisse Thybulle.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
And it's good off the back rim and in.
Great quickness on the pull-up from Middleton, cashing in on that opportunity.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. On the wing, Milton. And there's the pass to Tolliver. Milton with it. Back to Tolliver. Releases from the wing and drills it. Here is Forbes. Here's Connaughton. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers in control with the 9-point. And chatting earlier with Ben Simmons, he addressed the scrutiny that players have to deal with on a daily basis.
For me, it comes with block.
And with social media now, Greg, blocking out the noise has become for these players even harder.
I mean, truth is, people like to criticize others. We should be celebrating what Simmons has accomplished at a very young age.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Howard is out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's Shake Milton. Then there's Maxey. And it's Korkmaz in at the three, the small forward. Milton the pass to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Throw it down, young fella. Simmons is explosive and without a doubt one of my favorite dunkers.
And Forbes kicks to Connaughton. And that one, good. Connaughton's got his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
And there is a whistle. That goes on Bryn Forbes. That's his first foul. And And some changes here for the 76ers. Anthony Tolliver. He's checked in for Ben Simmons. And George Hill's subbed in for Maxey. The Bucks also with the sub. Drew Holiday's checked in for Chris Middleton. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Holiday attacking. Howard with the steal. One-on-one here. Pass to Korkmaz. The tray. The rebound by the Bucks. Outside Portis. The kick out to Holiday from the arc. The shot off that time. The 76ers leading by 11. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Now, we have seen continued growth with the NBA's affiliated leagues the last few years. Think about the explosion in popularity of the WNBA, the Basketball Africa League, expansion of the 2K League, greater pay in the WNBA and the G League pathway, along with the unionization of G League players. The league continues to show its commitment to expanding opportunities on multiple levels. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Bryn Forbes. Taken away. And it's the Bucks on the break.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Hill passes to Howard. Here's Korkmaz. Pass to Tolliver. Launches a 3. Not going to go that time. Bucks trail by 11.
And last season, Giannis Antetokounmpo welcoming his first child into the world.
And maybe now an MVP at home as a most valuable papa. The mother of his son was a volleyball player in her day. So you got to think, as this kid grows up, maybe the recruits are sending letters already.
We've got 1:08 left in the second quarter. Clock at 4. Got it. Good job in the low post. And the 76ers lead by 11.
A good decision right there from Dwight. Excellent awareness on that particular play.
Holiday looking for an opening. Antetokounmpo with the bucket.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Outside Hill. Passes to Milton. We've got 33 seconds left now here in the second. And Howard has it in the corner. A three-pointer off the mark.
Well, the D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those. Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Middleton's checked in. Curry dishes to Embiid. One-on-one here. Rejected by Harris.
Every so often, Tobias Harris showing you something defensively, and great timing to throw that one away.
Here's Middleton. Got it from 16 feet. Middleton's got 6.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
And we've reached halftime in this one. 76ers ahead, up 7. It's time now to... Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball. Philadelphia finds themselves ahead after 2 quarters. They've got the 7-point lead. And that...
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. Ben Simmons really making a difference here.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer
for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the 3 slot. Curry wide open. No good from outside. Bucks trail by 7. Lopez passes to Giannis. No good on the shot, so Philadelphia will take it the other way. A nice shot by Harris. 9 points in the game so far. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently, how about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back
George
to, how
Hill.
about Kobe going to the Lakers? McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit. And I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
Embiid, no good.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Simmons passes to Harris. And the pass to Embiid. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Matisse Thybulle checked in for the 76ers. Maxey comes in for Harris. And then for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. Here's Middleton. Here's Portis. Middleton looking it over. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Can't connect from 13 feet out. And Simmons has got the ball here for the 76ers. Leading by 5. And Simmons is right there. Simmons got 10 points in the game.
Intent on keeping that possession alive. Simmons uses his height to his advantage.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. Guarded by Curry. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. And the 76ers with some changes. Tobias Harris comes in for Maxey. And it's Green in for Matisse Thybulle. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for the Bucks. And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. The 76ers leading by 7. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the 3rd quarter. Here's Harris. Makes it off the glass. Harris has got 4 points now in the quarter.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
DiVincenzo passes to Portis. For 3, Middleton. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Green kicks to Simmons. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Now here's DiVincenzo from past the arc. It's hauled in by Tolliver.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Howard, that's good.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Portis finds DiVincenzo to end the run, and it's sent back by Howard.
Now that reach of Dwight Howard's is so impressive. A dominant shot blocker and a tremendous athlete.
1:03 left in the third. Here's Simmons. There's the dish to Howard. Back to Simmons. Korkmaz passes to Howard. 4 on the shot clock. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off, and Simmons slams it in.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Oh, yeah, his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
And that foot injury robbing Dante DiVincenzo of much of his rookie season, but in year 2, he had a nice bounce back.
One of the things, Greg, that I think is most important for any player at any level is any time that you're hurt, you still have an opportunity from the bench to pick up some of the nuances of the game. There's no doubt that Dante did that last year, and this year has stepped in and continued to contribute to this ball club.
Offensive rebound. Embiid kicks to Curry. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Fades and shoots. And he overshot that one, missing. Middleton against Green. Shoots. And the Bucks miss again.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
And so it's Philadelphia. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. The 76ers leading by 11. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Hill is out there with Curry, and it's Green in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Harris finds Embiid, and he uses the glass on the layup. Embiid's got the lead up to 13 now for the 76ers.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
It's stolen by Harris. Now Hill. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Dwight Howard. He's checked in for Joel Embiid. Tolliver comes in for Tobias Harris. Korkmaz checked in for Green. And it's Shake Milton in for Curry. Here's DiVincenzo. The kick out to Giannis. And it's off the back rim, no good.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Hill looking it over. Here's Korkmaz, lock at 6. And it's Milton, top of the key. Korkmaz passes to Milton. Over Holiday. A shot by Milton, no good. Bucks trail by 13. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Hard to get upset at the defense there. Antetokounmpo is no easy matchup down low in the paint.
And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo. The 76ers leading by 11. And here is Simmons. Kicks it to Curry. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. To the paint. Here's Green. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Green's got his first bucket of the night.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Holiday dishes to Lopez. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And they haven't had much success in the paint since halftime. I mean, the offense sort of stuck on the perimeter. They need to get a little bit more inside-out balance.
And Lopez serves as an unbelievable case study for someone who changed his game over time. I mean, almost in a season. So specifically, how he added the three-point shot, it's made him such a valuable asset to this offense.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
5 to shoot. Here's Embiid. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds in this game. For 3, Middleton. Yes, it is. Scored that as a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
And that's what Middleton is known for, a remarkable outside shooter, and that release got off pretty quick.
Simmons with it. And he elevates with a slam dunk, and Brook Lopez did not like that.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Curry. Timeout called, the Bucks. They're trailing by 9. 1:56 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Tobias Harris.
He's put on a shooting exhibition for us here tonight. He's missed a couple along the way, but it sure seems like everything's been falling for him. The only way to keep him from converting is to keep the ball out of his hands.
He doesn't take over games like this very much, but it's always possible. And when he does, here at home, these fans love it. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, guys. Well, Mike Budenholzer had some advice for the team during the timeout. He is not happy with the turnovers. He said, we have got to get some shots. It's as simple as that, guys. Play smart and value the basketball. We'll see if the message sunk in, Kevin.
Lopez with the steal. DiVincenzo passes to Holiday for 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Now the 76ers take it the other way. First one falls for him.
Drafted 19th back in 2011 out of Tennessee. Tobias Harris came into the league very, very young. So his experience belying his age, and the improvement has been shown over the past couple years.
Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here. And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for Philadelphia.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Tobias Harris.
And so many times on the defensive end showed off those quick mitts, jumped all over the opposition and swiped the ball away a number of times.
To the middle, Milton in the corner. And here's Simmons for 3. That one misses. And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. It's a 14-point game. And the Bucks miss again. Now, here's Milton. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Off target with that shot. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. A confident win, and one where they clearly show.